Hello friends and welcome to my very first 100% walkthrough. I picked Helisa's because it was one of my most anticipated games of the year. Now after I got the Platinum Trophy, I can safely say that it was well worth the wait, at least for me. Before we dive in, I'd like to point out a few very important things. First off, this is not a Souls-like, it's a narrative-driven action-adventure game that focuses on story and puzzles rather than combat. Secondly, my 100% walkthrough will offer you the solutions to all the puzzles and side quests in the game, as well as the location of all the weapons, glyphs, relics, defensive gear and research items so that you can obtain all the trophies in the game. What this walkthrough will not offer you is the location of every enemy on the map. One of the game's trophies requires players to kill all entities from every map. As you can imagine, this is a rather tedious task, especially since all enemies will respawn if you travel to another location. The good news is that you can do that after finishing the game, along with solving any remaining puzzles. Keep in mind that you will not be able to complete side quests after finishing the game, but if you're following this walkthrough, you won't have to worry about that. Finally, I strongly recommend anyone who bought the game to play it by themselves without following a walkthrough. It's really a unique experience. This is the very first item in the game. You will need it to open the so-called Vault of Knowledge.
You must be lost to wander around Senedra Forest. I'm afraid I have very little to offer. You're welcome to stay and catch your breath. Frankly, I could use the company.
Who are you?
The name's Ernest Cadell. My family has tilled the earth here for generations. When the Sabinian army dug in for the winter, they used our home as their headquarters. I wasn't here at the time, but my sons were. When I finally came back, the Sabinians were long gone. They left my sons' bodies in the forest. My only solace is knowing that my fourth son might still be alive. I hope he finds his way home. If he's out there somewhere.
Do you know where the village of Jova is located?
It's in Akasa Marshes. It's quite a ways from here. I'm afraid you're going to need a vehicle. Unfortunately, I have none. A group of strange-looking soldiers arrived here last night in an APC. And perhaps you can ask them for help. It's not the first time I've seen them. They always seem to be snooping around here for something.
Where can I find the APC?
They parked their APC just beyond the woods, to the north. Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through. I hung them in the trees so my sons would stop getting lost when they were children. Setharus, bless their souls. The gate to enter the woods is locked. Here, take this key to unlock it.
Hey, Gus, Arlo, Otis, please pick up. It's Atticus. I've been trying to call for days now. Phone lines keep going down, so I don't know when I'll be able to call you back, but I'll keep trying. Hey, don't go killing Sabs without me. See you soon.
Okay, so this game doesn't have a map, so you'll have to pay attention to all the clues you're gathering to manage to solve the puzzles. So the old farmer said that we should follow the chimes. And that's what we're doing.
You found me. Epsilon 12, right? God, I can't see shit. I have blood in my eyes. You must have honed in on my distress beacon.
Who are you?
Sifo 451, Epsilon 11. I got separated from my unit. They're still down there behind that door. We were on an SSC, and we got jumped. I'm not sure how I got here. All I remember is hearing that door shutting behind me. I must have triggered something. We need the key to the APC. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Who has the APC key?
The sergeant has the key. He's inside with the team. The sergeant's easy to spot. He's the one with a dark red poncho. Shit. I'm hurt pretty bad. I need to stop the bleeding. We have a med kit in the camp we set up in the woods west of here. We marked the trees to make it easier to navigate. Bring me the med kit, and I'll give you what you need to open the door.
Important items in this game are typically marked with yellow light. Gear is marked with green light, and the other items are white. This is the first mystery of the game. We're going to solve it. It's very important because it will reward us with a piece of gear which will boost our HP. This is the list of mysteries from this area. We need to solve them all for the trophy. To get the medkit for the soldier, we need to follow the marked trees. The blue cairn of stones is another part of the mystery we have to solve. Just like this one. This is the med kit for the soldier. This is another very important research item. All the research items, you will need to find them all. They are required for a few trophies. Miscellaneous items are typically just for lore, but they often contain clues. This is our first piece of defensive gear. We're going to replace this later on, but for now it's very good because it will give us a 500 endurance bonus. In this game, endurance gives you more HP. And we've just solved our first mystery.
Good. You got the medkit. Okay. See that ladder over there? Climb it to the top. Take this. You'll need it to open the door. You'll figure it out.
Okay, pay attention to this sign. Combined with these two, we have the solution to our first puzzle.
I knew you'd figure it out. Now get the APC key so we can get the hell out of here.
Before we move on, let's talk a bit about combat. It doesn't really matter what weapon you use in this game, so choose whichever you feel more comfortable with because all weapons are viable. I finished the game twice, once with the greatsword and once with the twin axes, and I had a great experience both times. Even though combat is not hard, you'll have to master the healing pulse feature, especially since healing items are very limited in this game. Obviously, you will have to upgrade your weapon and gear as soon as you're able to. Also, your drone can learn some useful abilities. I will show them to you. Especially Distract is a very useful ability which will basically stun an enemy for 30 seconds. So I suggest to use this ability whenever you feel overwhelmed. But we'll talk more about combat once we unlock the forge and can start upgrading our gear. These are the clues to open the door and continue our progress in the dungeon. Usually only the text marked with yellow light are clues for puzzles. The green ones are usually just lore, but not in all cases. This is our second piece of gear, very important too. I think we're going to switch a little bit to twin axis. This is another puzzle that we'll solve in this episode. But as soon as we open this door, an enemy will attack, so be careful. Just found the key to the APC. The gold watch is part of another side quest. We have to return the watch to the old farmer. Side quests in this game are called good deeds. As I said, we're going to solve this mystery for more gear. Once we unlock the forge, we'll be able to add glyphs to our weapons for special abilities. You also need to find all the glyphs in the game for a trophy. In this game, your character doesn't level up, but your weapon do. Your weapons do level up, so it's important to keep up so we can do more damage. So as I said in the beginning, this game doesn't have a map. This is the only map we'll have for the entire game. We are going to travel to the next location, but I want to first complete that good deed. There's another research item here, which I recommend you get right now. Now, this is a slightly tougher enemy. You don't need to kill him now. This is a so-called time loop guardian. These enemies do not respawn even if you travel to another location, but if you want to close all the time loops, you'll have to kill these guardians first. I am going to kill him now, but you don't have to.
Thank you for bringing this watch back to me. It belonged to Otis, my eldest. My father gave it to me, and I gave it to Otis. I'll give it to Atticus if he ever comes home.
You won't be getting any rewards after completing these good deeds from the people you helped, but you will get rewards eventually, and I'm gonna talk about that in a few episodes. see how this good deed is marked as completed, and it says that a reward may become available for this good deed. You have to open your headquarters first to be able to get the rewards from the completed good deeds. Okay, since we discovered a new location, let's travel to Akasa Marshes.
Why? Why is this happening? Camille. Oh, my baby. Anna, my baby girl. We got separated during the evacuation in Tulsa. The screaming, panic, the smoke, pure chaos. I lost them in the crowd. I finally traced them back to Jova, but I'm too late. I'm too late. Oh, Camille, forgive me. I'm too late. Without one of their belongings, I can't even give them a proper Palamist burial.
You will also need all the drone modules for a trophy. Your drone has more than just one ability. Also, I only use the distract ability. But I do encourage everyone to experiment with the drone. It's a lot of fun. Oh, I also use this one, at least when I played with the gray sword. This is very good. Does a lot of damage. And you get your enemy unprepared.
I don't know how you managed to get here, and I don't care. I have my orders not to interfere with your operations. Just do me the same courtesy. That's all we need. A bunch of fucking outsiders roaming around our country. I strongly suggest you avoid my men. They have enough to worry about.
Who are you?
I'm Captain Vass, 6th Battalion, 3rd Company of the Asterian Armed Forces. I'm in charge here. Jova is part of Asteria now, so everything here belongs to the Sabinian cause. I'll follow my orders for now, but there's a limit. The way I see it, you're not bulletproof, and you're alone. I think we understand each other.
What happened here?
Justice happened here. If you think the Palamists aren't doing the same thing to us, you're a fucking idiot. Jova's part of Asteria's relocation program. We were gonna get everything ready for the migrating Sabinian families. That was before these damn creatures showed up.
I'm looking for Jova's blacksmith. Have you seen him?
He must have left with the UN convoy. I can't find the son of a bitch anywhere. We had a good deal. Our Corps of Engineers went dark right about when the creatures appeared. He was gonna help rebuild Jova. If you find him, tell him he can come back. I'll go easy on him.
Where was the ON convoy going?
I have no idea, and I couldn't care less. They're either brave or stupid to have made a run for it. My money's on stupid. Wherever they're going, I'm sure they didn't get very far from their outpost.
Where's the ON outpost?
The outpost is northeast of here, on the outskirts of town. It's on the street behind the blacksmith's forge.
Okay, we're going to wrap things up here. I hope you've all enjoyed the first part of my walkthrough. In the next episode, we'll unlock the forge and start upgrading our weapons and gear. But before I end the video, I like to add one last thing. If you want to go ahead and play on your own and return to this walkthrough just for solutions to puzzles, keep in mind that some side quests must be completed in a certain order. Otherwise, you will not be able to get one or more trophies. That said, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.